Hey there, YouTube. My name is Heru. I am a real-life indigenous shaman. I am a wealth coach from a spiritual lens, and this is going to be your Libra Full Moon reading. So, you are being invited into a new contract. You have to sign the dotted line that this contract is going to include wealth, money, and energy for you, okay? Spirit is showing me the Empress card as the first card out for you. So you are stepping into your Empress energy. You are stepping into your creative bag. You may be launching a business or interested in some sort of artistic manifestation. The Empress is paired here with this Page of Swords. So giving up on one idea or closing one door and opening another. There's some chapter that's clarifying itself around your home life. It could be a conversation with the mother, the siblings, a lover, or possibly a landlord, father figure also. But there's some kind of contract in the home that's closing itself out in exchange for your Empress ability to create something brand new. Let's see what's happening next for you. As I split the deck, Spirit says that you are embarking on a brand new spiritual journey. And let's clear the throat chakra a little bit. A brand new spiritual journey that may require you to speak up or share your opinions. The next card out is the Four of Swords. So you've been thinking, ruminating, processing, healing a lot. Looking at your shadow work, looking at your inner child healing, and you're ready to come out of this hermit mode or bring the world into your hermit cave. You see that there's something about inviting the world in on what you've been creating. Okay? Spirit is showing me the Five of Wands here. That in the past, so many people have been in competition with you and you didn't even know it. So many people have been envious and in competition of how you grow or how you are making this next step happen for yourself. The Two of Wands there speaks about holding your world in your hand. You are in a space now where you are only being asked to be responsible for you, not to rescue anybody, not to awaken, heal, help, or support anyone else outside of your spiritual evolution. The Two of Wands being in reverse says that you may be interested in moving or relocating or traveling, but at the very least, you are interested in making plans for yourself. Spirit doesn't want you to be afraid to grow, and that for you to understand that growth is the next step in your life. But there seems to be a specific growth potential. Not just growth in one area or the next, but growth in your relationships. Your relationship to money, your relationship to people. All of this requires empowerment of your identity. Spirit is showing me the Six of Disc in reverse and that Seven of Swords in reverse. This is speaking about no longer projecting support and being available to everyone else but you, but now having a revelation, letting the mask fall. The last mask. The last mask. Yeah, the last mask. This is the last mask for you. You do want money, you do want health, happiness, joy, and freedom. The last mask is falling, which says that you can't trust your opinion, or you can't trust yourself. The last mask. Something about imposter syndrome, or that you can do it. Spirit is asking you not to be afraid to grow, okay? Or change. Somebody's potential or somebody's next step may be overseas as well. At the core of this reading, there is a last mask that's falling as you awaken to your story or your truth, and to how I'm not going to say that people don't care, but that people almost can't care as much as you should care. This is being shown here with the Six of Wands, which speaks about your success is paramount at this time. This new contract, or inevitable, this new contract has a lot to do with bravery as well as taking a leap of faith. Bravery isn't so much needed if we interpret it as curiosity. You're being asked to stop talking or expressing yourself from the outside, from the inside out. You're being asked to stop explaining, to stop projecting, and to start communicating in. You've had to explain the whys and what you needed for so long. And that's actually inorganic, to have to over express. It's a call for help and a call for support that has then been additionally suppressed. You're already humble, you're already creative, you're already kind, and these are already communications for support, empathy, camaraderie. And so when we overexpress and overask, what we tend to do is create a mask of weakness or a mask of disability. You're being asked to call back your power by not being interested in expressing yourself or explaining yourself so much, but instead expressing. The last mask is falling for you around some sort of dynamic in the home life, some sort of dynamic that has had a deep impact on your identity as well as your energy, some deep impact on your identity, your personality, and the reasons why you pursue stuff. It was started by a conversation or a triggered wound in the home life. Your new home is now in your heart or in your mind. You're being reminded that you've completed some sort of work or some journey, and a new journey is about to start. It's a new journey and a new contract. And you're being asked to center yourself in this contract. Let's see what else. I got the Devil card here, paired with this King of Wands. So Spirit is asking for you to use your integrity to look at your long-term investments or your career. You've waited for this moment for a long time. You've waited for this moment, and the window's not going to close now. But Spirit is saying, don't pressure yourself to come up with an answer right away. You've already committed to this path, and to let your integrity. You're learning a tool or a skill right now that's gonna make you more money in the long run. Let me know in the comments if you're taking classes or learning some sort of skill. But Spirit says that when you heal one thing, you're creating abundance in another area. The Devil card and that 5 of disc in reverse. This chapter of healing, shadow work, inner child healing is almost done for you. The 5 of disc being in reverse really says that you've shifted totally outside of a lack mindset. You want nothing to do with the past is what I'm hearing. Or you want nothing to do with cheap people, cheap thinking, cheap mindsets, or cheapening yourself. This is a beautiful Libra Full Moon reading for you because it speaks a lot about discernment. I think that's the thing that we were missing when it comes to your value. The next card out is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Instead of always having to fight for things, or always having to defend yourself, explain, now you're being asked to look at or discern whether these things are even worth the fight. You know how sometimes when I always speak towards my women clients, I ask, is the partner in your life showing signs that this conversation is sustainable? Is there an arc of growth, or are there any sort of inspirations or insights that this is worthwhile? You're being asked to disengage or divest from some fight, the Ace of Wands in reverse, or to call back your sexual energy. You're beginning to see that you can't convince people to think like you. And that's $1 million truth. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you, and I hope that you've enjoyed our time together. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and let me know in the comments, what about this reading stands out? Love to you. Cheers.